Well, on second thought, maybe we should go for a water walk. Because, you know, it's like the coolest thing ever. Oh, that's squishy. Oh. So, let's see if we can sneak around here without damaging our corn. You can see all the holes, and they're about maybe 4 or 5 inches deep. That one's full of water over there. So they're all through here. So I think even though that this water's running over here, and there's a lot of our corn is planted in there, it's planted deep enough. I'm hoping that it's not going to be affected by this, except to be covered up and well watered now. So all of this has been raised up quite a bit. We put this fence in down here as a way to catch debris, and then kind of provide a porous dam so silt would back up behind it, which worked really well, but then it broke out last night because it was just too much. Look at all that foam. I think it's called saponine or something like that. It's the same. It's like soap, I think. It's had some relationship to soap. All right, let's see if we can get over here without sinking in the mud. Pretty cool, man. So getting this to back up here, we've got these oaks right here. These little gambles. And these guys should just take off. I mean, having access to this water, even though this flows maybe a couple times a year, and usually not as heavy as it was last night. We got almost 2 inches of rain last night. And then just now we just got a quick 1/4 inch. And since the ground's so saturated, normally a 1/4 inch of rain wouldn't make this run. You know, it takes a bit. Probably somewhere around 7/8 to an inch will get it running if it happens, you know, in like less than an hour. I just love the sound of water. So nice. Oh yeah, a little surge there. Let's see, I wonder if a higher up view is better. Yeah, this is all drastically changed. Last night really, yeah, it's a good lesson on things aren't permanent. You know, it's changed, it's all changed, but it's refreshed and it's really revitalized. There's really been a lot of deposition. You can tell that it got pretty built up back here, which is pretty cool before that little fence dam broke, and then it looks like it took some of it out. But you know, good job. You know, we stopped a lot of erosion and slowed the water down. Stream bed's much wider. All right, crossing again. So now we're just below the hoop house. Just see it meandering down. You know, it's because we have this cuesta back here. There's a big cliff face, and it's all, you know, there's several little finger canyons that all kind of come down and into this big alluvial fan kind of area that has this arroyo running through it. Unfortunately, we would be great if it was not 14 feet deep, but that's how it is right now. Whew, sun's out now. So beautiful. It's pretty unusual to see that little bit of water coming down. In the winter time or in the springtime, if we've had a lot of snow, like 3 feet or 5 feet or something like that, we'll get a little bit of a flow, and it usually stops right around here somewhere. So we do get it so every once in a while that it'll run for maybe a week or two. It freezes at night and then it flows a little bit, but to have it flowing in the summertime is not very common. We'll take the water though. You know, it soaks in the ground. The more we can get it to slow down. All right. Yeah, probably gonna have to do a lot of editing here. Really don't know how to be interesting for that long as I walk from one place to another. Dun, dun, dun. I don't really know any good jokes. Maybe that's what I need to do. Some new jokes. So all the water tanks are full now and overflowing. So we have all the extra water is going into areas around trees and different areas for overflow. This is one of our areas that catches water and just soaks in the ground. This is filled up last night, and it's already about maybe half of it's gone. It'll all be gone tomorrow, but soaked into the ground and feeding this bunch of oaks here, which really feel like appreciate having this water infiltrating right here. You can kind of look around and see that there's just a lot more. They've leafed out a lot more than some of the other oaks. Oaks are having a hard time right now. Around here, need a lot of water, I guess, compared to what they get. This is squishy. Oh yeah, nice. This filled up again. Not that full, but it's got some water in it. Got our plum trees here. So this flat area just accumulates water and kind of focuses it right around the trees. We got some alfalfa going in here. Hoping to get a little bit more. Let's see, it got pretty heavy flow last night. And then this is where we were going to have some trees planted, and it's hard to explain, but it's all filled in over here. This used to be a big gully right here, and it just filled in last night. So, you know, things aren't permanent. And you know, we built structures to catch sediment and stuff, and so now that's happened, so that we have those areas to plant things in now, and they're fully charged with water, and so that's exciting. You know, it's the hardest thing to come by here is water. It feels so good when it rains. These are two swales that we dug up above. They completely filled up last night and then spilled over and went down their normal path. But they just caught a little bit more. There really wasn't much rain. But to have all this water soak in up here for these trees, as opposed to just racing down the hill, I mean, it would already be gone. It'd be probably evaporated by now, really. So all of that worked. You know, the trick is just getting the water in the ground, you know, and then the trees can do what they need to do to fight off bug infestations and things like that. And you know, it's really the whole ecosystem. We know that these trees are interconnected and they share with each other, so what's good for one is good for them all. Kind of a real Three Musketeers vibe on those guys. Man, all that water right there is just so great. You know, like I said, it'll all just be soaked in probably by the end of today. All the toads. You can hear them out there humming. The cicadas just finished up, and now with this big rain, here come the toads. It's really, looks like you're getting a well-rounded summer. All right, I think Jay has breakfast for me. I'm gonna go see if I can find Jay. All right, love y'all.